Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2022 general readings. We are looking at the first half of July from the 1st through the 15th. This reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius. Welcome everyone. As always, I hope you're all doing well and thank you for taking the time to watch the videos on my YouTube channel, for all of your likes, shares, subscribing, support, feedback, comments, those of you who reach out for personal readings. Always grateful. Thank you. So, Sagittarius, this is for you for the first half of July 2022. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Sagittarius, it's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarian. As we always say, it's a good idea to watch all of your signs if you know them, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. These are general readings, and they can resonate a little differently for everyone. So watch all of your signs. They can bring in additional insight and perspective into your personal situation. And if you find that something does resonate with you enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, perhaps take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link. I'd be delighted to hear from you, and I can usually respond the same day with more information. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I'm pretty timely about scheduling too, so if you are interested, email me. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what the first half of July looks like for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Okay, Sagittarius, we begin with the Eight of Coins. Work, projects, school, study. The Eight of Coins is my worker bee card, kind of nose to the grindstone, working steadily to build up a solid, stable foundation for yourself. It might represent like a 9-to-5 job, a business, studying at university. It represents something that you're putting a lot of effort into in your day-to-day life. With death, final endings, completion, or transformation. This may be the end of a job, a project, or something you've been putting a lot of effort into. But it looks like it's coming to an end. Next we have Temperance. Temperance is about balance and moderation. Neither too much of one nor too much of the other. It's not static. It does represent staying in your center, staying grounded. What does that mean? Knowing who you are, what you're about, what your truth is, and standing in that, right? My analogy for the Temperance card is kind of like being in the middle of a seesaw or a teeter-totter. The outside arms represent the things that we have no control over, people, places, situations. But as long as you stay in the center, even though you may have to shift and adjust for those things that we can't account for and can't control, as long as you stay in the center, you're a lot less likely to lose your balance. With the Six of Swords, healing, moving slowly but surely away from whatever the conflict or challenge or issue is. If you could see the water behind the boat, it would be choppy and muddy and turbulent. So this is about leaving that in the past, leaving it behind you, and moving into smoother, calmer, peaceful, more harmonious waters. It's transitional, meaning it's temporary. You're not quite to the other shore and on solid ground yet, but you're definitely moving towards that, a card of healing. So we have balance and healing here after something ends. Next, we have the Moon. Perhaps some insecurity, self-doubt, a lack of clarity, maybe some deep-seated fears kind of rolling around in there. There's light under the moon just like there is light under the sun, but the sun illuminates everything, and here with the moon we have a lot of shadowy corners and hidden nooks and recesses, and we wonder what's in there, and we might be afraid of that. So it might be deep-seated fears, probably self-doubt. It feels like for a lot of you, particularly if you're the one, Sagittarius, that has made the decision yourself, this ending of job, project, whatever it is that you've been putting all this effort into, if it was your decision, there is peace and healing in that. Well, even if it wasn't your decision, there's still balance, peace, and healing in that. But there may be some second guessing or some doubt here. With the moon, we have the devil. Toxic, negative situations, obsessive energy. The devil is the classic card for addictions, mental health issues, toxic relationships. But there's an element of temptation in there, right? There's something that we get out of it. But it represents obsession, too much energy and focus in one area to the point that it becomes unhealthy. But it's cyclical, and there's something about it that's tempting for us. So with the moon, I don't really like this combination of cards, because for some of you it might represent, the moon is a lack of clarity, perhaps, some fears and self-doubt or second-guessing any decisions that you've made or what's going on. It's too much of a focus on it. Like, did I do the right thing? We'll clarify as well. Wondering if you do. I'm just getting a lot of self-doubt and self-guessing yourself here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus, which makes sense, is the Eight of Cups. Leaving, turning your back, walking away from something which may have started out great, but it's turned out not to be great, or it's run its course. The next card after this, of course, would be the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment and getting what you want. So here in the preceding card, in the Eight of Cups, this is where we turn our back on that which isn't working for us. It's a pretty straightforward reading here. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups as the overall energy. The Nine of Cups. That's what I was just talking about. Turning your back and walking away from that which you find unfulfilling, or has turned out to be not what you wanted, or something has simply run its course, to find your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, what you truly want that would bring you joy and fulfillment. Let's clarify the Eight of Coins. The Devil, toxic, negative, cyclical situations, but again with the Devil, because he enslaves and entraps through something tempting. There's something we've gotten out of it. This could be a job which is a really toxic situation, unhappy, but it's a job. You get a paycheck, or perhaps it pays well, or there's aspects of it you like, so it's kept you kind of there. It doesn't necessarily need to be a job. It could be a business, it could be school, it could be anything that you're putting a lot of effort into. The Five of Wands. It could be for some of you just a straight up toxic work environment. The Five of Wands is conflict, internal conflict, external conflict. It can represent, petty rumors, gossip, rumor mongering. This is just a really unhealthy situation. Lots of conflict, perhaps argument about the same thing over and over again. Toxic competitive ship, everybody kind of wanting to be right and be the first and all of that. So that is coming to an end. Clarify Temperance. The Seven of Wands. Yep, the Seven of Wands is about protecting, defending, standing up for what you believe in, what you've invested a lot in. You're not backing down from this. Clarify Six of Swords, healing. I really like this. It also shows that you've made the right decision, Sagittarius, even though it looks like you kind of second guess yourself for a minute here at the end. Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. So the Six of Swords is healing and leaving, turning your back, which is the whole theme of the first 2 weeks of July, is what you've done. Because you need to get out of this toxic, cyclical situation, environment, for healing, for balance, kind of getting your mojo back. Clarify the Moon. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Close to the end of a very difficult cycle, but maybe something else has come up and you're feeling tired, discouraged, worn out, just wanting it to be over. Seven of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups is multiple options and opportunities. It can represent being idealistic. The Knight of Pentacles, the slow, steady, but sure offer and opportunity for change coming your way. But this is also what's clarifying this lack of clarity. with the devil. I feel like this is, again, just kind of second guessing yourself. Whether you made the decision to end this yourself, like if it's voluntary or involuntary, it's like, yep, it was the best thing for me. That was not a great environment. It was too toxic, even though there were things I got out of it. So I'm going to get my mojo back, kind of rebalance and harmonize. But then it's like self-doubt here, second guessing yourself, and also wondering if you made the right decision, if this really is going to open up opportunities for you, and if they're coming, when. It's kind of like, standing up and I'm not going to take this anymore, and I'm more valuable and I'm worth more than this, and I'm going to leave this so I can find what I truly want. And you're feeling all good about your decision, and then kind of it's at 2 a.m. in the morning, can't sleep, and you're wondering, gosh, are there really other options and opportunities out there? Am I really going to be able to get another good job or another relationship, or, again, whatever it is that's ending here that was so toxic? It's just self-doubt, second-guessing yourself. The devil. The Five of Swords, winning at all costs, a hard-won victory. Again, it's the same thing. Did I make the right decision? And kind of self-doubt's creeping in here. But I really feel like you have. Anytime you stand up, even if it's hard, even if at the time it seems to cost a lot, anytime you stand up for your truth, what's right, what's moral, what's ethical for you, in the end, it's always going to work out, even if in the short term it's quite difficult. So let's end with any advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Sagittarius. Death. Yep. Spirit agrees with you too. A final ending to this. Healing. The Six of Swords. It's all echoes of what path you're already on. Voluntary or involuntary. This is spirit guided and spirit supported. And here we go. Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is the new beginning. A practical new beginning. Could be moving, relocating, a new job, a new project. Something that really is beneficial for you, and also for your home and family too, if that has been affected by this devil card toxicity, because we also have the Ten of Cups, which is the happy home, white picket fence. I mean, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You've made the right decision for yourself, for home and family, whatever that means for you. It's the right decision. There may be some challenges in the beginning of this, but Spirit is bringing that new beginning to you. You've made the right decision. Or again, if it wasn't voluntary, it's still spirit supported, orchestrated, and meant to be. Your new beginning is coming, I think, in pretty short order. Okay, Sagittarius, those are your messages for the first half of July. I hope that they were helpful and useful, gave you some food for thought. Again, if any of this resonates with you enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something, maybe peel the layers back a bit for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great personal gifts. Feel free to email me directly at maggie@gmail.com. You can click on the description link to get that contact info too. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the July mid-month readings. Stay tuned, stay well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.